My iris are blooming. Next week, it'll be, these will still be. So one of the beautiful things about a perennial garden, things come back every year, they just get bigger and more beautiful every year. Now, perennials are initially a little more expensive to plant, but if you look at it as a long-term investment in the growth and beauty of your garden, it is well worth it. And once again, what is true with plants is also true with people. Yes, investing in the development of the people on your team is a cost, for sure. But if you don't invest in developing your people, you run the risk of losing them. And when you think about the cost of replacing a really good long-term employee who's got, institutional knowledge and a depth and breadth of experience, the cost is even greater. It can be anywhere from a third of their annual salary all the way up to 3 times their salary, depending on their position. And yet I hear it all the time. In fact, just this week, this hesitancy for people to, invest in their team. It's like, oh, I just don't know if we can do that. It's a little like saying to the plant, okay, I know you said you need water to survive, but we just can't afford that right now. Oh, but we want you to keep producing, and oh, by the way, do it faster. Now, unfortunately for a plant, it can't just pull up its roots and go someplace else. But people, they do both. They shrivel up and do less effective work, or they do leave. See, you can command somebody to work, but you can't command them to stay. How many of your long-term perennial employees could you really afford to lose? And when was the last time you asked them what they need to thrive? See, unless you're asking those questions and then really listening to the answers, in some ways you may be causing them to ask, why should I stay? James Allen said, as the plant springs from and could not be without the seed, so every act of man springs from the hidden seeds of thought and could not be without them. What are your employees thinking? Maybe you should be asking. That's my perspective this Friday. I'm Amy Barg, living large. And if you need help with those questions, I have some amazing resources that will really get at the what do you need to thrive questions.